maybe she's just out of control. And
Jite from Connecticut Seward. Since her rough play on Kate Martins, Carrington has been the talk of the basketball world. A new video purports to show Carrington hitting Martins during their playoff game, upsetting many fans and sparking debates about player safety in the league's top division. This controversy has sparked a massive firestorm, dragging the superstar into an ugly situation.
no.
I would want to ask you a tiny favor before we continue. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this WNBA stuff.
Crew Chief Angel Kent, Pyre is Jessica Walter.
And make her mark on this unrivaled league. We're looking for her to...
It's a starting trio that has veteran leadership and experience. McBride knocks it down, picks up where she left off. Phil Handy said he doesn't believe in moral victories, but he used the term women lessons, not win 7 minutes.
Given that MVC lost their opening match of the season, they were hoping to record their first ever unmatched victory in one of the third slate matchups between Miss BC and LA's BC.
She has 2 torn labrums if you've never watched her play.
You know, the consistency and her ability to do it, but she will get...
Martin was the target of Carrington's difficult defensive maneuvers on several occasions during the game, but it was a few exchanges between her and Mr. BC and Connecticut Seward Dijonai Carrington that grabbed their attention. The Connecticut Sunstar went for a chase with such aggression that Martin was hit on the head after attempting a basket in transition.
2 for 13 from the floor as Martin up ahead with the chase down. But she had a check.
She did, and listen, that's what the business.
Putting more fuel on the flames, another foul was called against Carrington. This time, it happened on the perimeter. Carrington was trying to swipe at the ball Martin was holding when he took a huge swipe that missed by a huge margin and instead struck Martin hard on the arm. A foul was called, and Martin looked shaken for a few seconds.
Kate Martin is over here on the left side of the court, going up the court.
This now 2 for 13.
She gets the pass. Now, Dijonai is running hard. Back it up just a little bit. She's running hard after Kate. And then there's the foul, knocking Kate to the floor hard, hits her head on the stanchion here. And it is called a foul. As you can see, the official's hand is up in the air. And Kate was down for a while and she was rubbing her nose. So
following this foul, Martin raised her arm in the air as if to vent her annoyance at Carrington's defensive performance. After being struck by Dijonai Carrington, Kate had a bad shooting performance, but she was still able to end the game well. When videos of Dijonai Carrington's physical defense of Kate Martin surfaced, fans were abuzz. One user even brought up the Sunstar's unintentional eye poke on Caitlin Clark during the 2024 WNBA playoffs, where Carrington ran after Kate in the layup, leaving her with scratches on her body. Many fans were disappointed when the referees didn't call a foul, leading to criticism of their officiating. Kate was asked if she thought DJ's physical defense was intentional, as several observers have suggested when the video was played in slow motion and seemed to show an unnatural gesture on Carrington's part. Another person supported Kate Martin wholeheartedly and didn't hold back when criticizing Dijonai Carrington, saying, "Look at her hand. She's bending her fingers down to jab her in the eyes. She knew exactly what she was doing. The WNBA needs to stop this. Carrington should not be allowed to play in the next few games," and fined along with apologizing to Kate. Another person added, "That's not a foul, that's assault. She literally tried blinding the star player of the entire WNBA." Since DJ has not yet made a public statement regarding the incident, fans are left to speculate about her motivations, which has made the matter even more heated given her prior controversies.
Before the Thomas lay-in, the starting trio, then chip and experience for Phil Handy.
You know, you obviously made contact. She obviously hit the floor, so my guess is she could hear her bones hitting the floor, and if not, she certainly, I imagine, heard her when her head smacked against the stanchion. And we're not in an arena with 16,000 people where you can't hear anything hardly. So what troubles me, for lack of a better word, is her way of seemingly not caring at all. She turns, and I'll show this again. I'll start this again. She turns away from Kate, turns away almost before she even hits the ground, almost before Dijonai hits the ground. Before she jumped up in the air to block, almost before she hits the ground, she's already turning in the other direction.
With some even implying that the action was deliberate. Carrington, who has previously made fun of Clark for flopping and the Fever on social media, has been questioned about whether she intentionally targeted Kate as a form of retaliation against her family. She responded that she didn't even realize she hit Kate because her goal was to make a play with the ball. So obviously it's never intentional, but we would assume that Carrington's hard fouls on Martin Monday were more motivated by frustration because her team was losing and because she scored 2 points on a 10-point field goal. At the press conference following the game, Kate Martin expressed her frustration at being subjected to such strong physical defense by Dijonai Carrington during their victory over Mist BC on Monday, appearing to not enjoy the tactic.
Play. Tight roping the baseline. Atkins swatted by Carrington.
Despite the fouls, LA defeated M, and Kate Martin outperformed Jai Carrington. LA's BC defeated MBC 63-43, a victory that raised spirits, and Kate Martin was a key contributor to the result.
Called a foul before the Thomas lay-in.
Who was held?
It's a starting trio that has veteran leadership and experience for Phil Handy. McBride, the untimed winning score, fourth quarter. Alyssa Thomas shot put.
Just taking a moment, and I love the fact that she plays with such great change of pace, which is important. But
McBride to the nail. Thomas right back to her. Yep.
Thing, and I can't tell you how Unrivaled has just, I feel like a proud mom, because you know I've always been.
Thank you very much, Sephora.
Absolutely, we have been in there with using all of the goodies.
McBride all of the game.
Oh wow, and just a missed pass there, but you got to give.
We'll be in Golden State next summer, not with Las Vegas. Nice find.
They were having some scrimmages, had 26 points, but Miss really missing her scoring opportunity.
Similar to Martin, the reigning WNBA Most Improved Player, Carrington struggled with her shooting and finished with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The former Iowa guard beat Jai Carrington in every way of the game, but she was outplayed by Pud. She had 3 steals, 1 block, and 1 of 10 field goals, including 0 of 3 three-pointers.
I mean, everybody knows that we're a veteran team. We got a lot of people with a lot. Hey!
Tip. The cloak.
After halftime, she settled into her groove and had a big impact on both ends of the court. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing, which doesn't cost you anything but has a big impact on us. Did you click the subscribe button? If so, thank you so much. Let's go back to the video. Dijonai following a nasty tirade by a troll who calls her ugly, bitter, and jealous. Carrington reacts. Although Carrington has been the recipient of online criticism and trolling, the troll first voiced their hatred for the Connecticut Sun star in the comments area of one of her previous postings. Carrington responded to the troll after they insulted the Sun star on X, formerly Twitter. In the caption of her reply, Carrington then republished the hateful comment that had been included with it. The Sun guard averaged 12.7 points, 5 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game last season. She was a huge help to her squad in the playoffs, and fans can anticipate seeing her play a significant role next season. Carrington cited a quote from the Bible that, according to Bible Gateway, teaches people to take the high road and forgive when they are insulted. The tweet says, "Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult, but instead repay evil with blessing because you are called so that you may inherit a blessing." Dijonai Carrington, who won the Most Improved Player award, looks back on her amazing season. Carrington looked back at her amazing run with the Connecticut Sun last season. She uploaded a few pictures of herself and a screenshot of her goals on her Instagram handle. She added an inspiring caption to her post, sharing her thoughts with her 398K followers. The post featured several pictures of Carrington in her Sun jersey during work. In some pictures, she was seen working out while others were moments from games. There was also a screenshot of the Notes app from her phone featuring her goals. Before 2022, 2 seasons ago, the Suns guard intended to win the 6th Man of the Year honor, or the Most Improved Player honor, but wasn't able to accomplish it. However, last season was different, as Carrington bagged the Most Improved Player honor to finally complete her goal. As the unrivaled league continues, one thing is certain: all eyes would be on DJ. It would be best if she stayed low and not bring up another firestorm as we look forward more games in the unrivaled. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.
And shopping. Now she did cardio and weights, but nothing with a basketball.
2 minutes to go in the first, a 5-point lead. This was the ball. Jackson Edwards with the hustle. She was great in the first half of the opener. Carrington.